Okay, so this video is all about dedication to the craft. What's it all about? Dedication to the craft usually means when you feel inside that this is the right path that you want to take, this is the right thing you want to have part of your life, and you want to contribute to it, and you want to contribute back to you. It's back and forth type of thing. And not only that, dedication usually represents that it's like a baptismal in a way. And you are just saying, hey, this is my path, this is my way. I want the gods, goddess, whatever sect of belief you have, I want them to realize that this is one of the things I want to have part of my life. Now, a lot of people like to do is do a year and a day's worth of rituals, the Sabbats and e-Sabbats and all those things. And mine took 3 years. And the reason why I waited it so long for 3 years is because I thought 3 is a very impitable number for me. It's the triple goddess, and it's one of my goddess that I pray to, and she's the third stage of, she's the crone goddess basically. And that's why I thought maybe I should just wait for the 3rd year where I can become full-fledged Wiccan. And so I waited for that long. But it's up to your preference. How long do you want to keep it? How long do you want to study the path and everything? To study the path before dedication, to get enough knowledge. So it depends on your feelings about how well of this knowledge you have. Is this enough for you to declare dedication, or is it enough for you to just keep on reading until you can feel this is part of you? If not, then you change to a different religion. Depends on you. When the book says you have to practice a year and a day, I like to take that as you're forcing me to do something I'm not ready for. If I did practice it for a year and a day and I felt to my heart that it was not working for me, or I felt I'm not ready, then I'm not ready. You have to be ready. It's your choice and it's your thought if you want to be ready. So you pick it out, what date you want, when you feel ready. Then head to whatever, and head to whatever is a sacred space, or your altar, or your backyard. It could be anything. It could be anywhere. It's just anything that you can create some space where you can talk to the gods and the goddess, or whatever sect of belief you have above you, or the higher spirit, the higher plane, whatever, fairies, whatever, and just say, hey, this craft is for me. It fits like a glove. Fits somewhat perfect for me. I'm taking it up. I want it now, and I'm saying, hey, this is me. I'm gonna be part of you guys, and you guys are gonna be part of me a little more than before. And bam. And my dedication, I already have most of my craft tools and everything, and I already had them concentrated. I already had them everything ready, prepped and ready to call down. And I did drawing down the dark moon actually somewhat. I mixed it with the dark moon ritual to drawing down the waning moon type of thing, and I did it. And when I was doing that ritual, a good hour into it, I already had the cast a circle. I already had my incense rolling. I already had the elements in there for protection, and I had whatever else protective around me during this, because I'm going to be weak in the physical realm too as well. So I made sure my door was locked and made sure everything was quiet in the house. And then I just said, hey, you know what? I'm calling down the goddess. I decided to do it. So I called down Hecate. She's one of my primarily goddess I pray to. Whenever I need help or whenever I need anything, I call to her. She's always available, it seems like. She's always available to me, and she's always ready to take in requests for swift justice and for help, as well as magical help too. if you feel cheated out or anything, I mean, look her up. Go on Google, look her up, and read her history. She had somewhat of a better life, but she's there to help, and she's very, very, very swift. And there's so many pictures of her, so many looks on her, and so many things that dealt with crossroads and 3 places crossing each other. The dragons, the black hounds, the crows. She's like the epitome of the cliche witch minus the green skin, basically. So I thought she's a very obedient type goddess. So, but anyways, that's another video. But yeah, my dedication took it. I had a huge black pillar candle, and it was a cheap one. It was from the Dollar Tree, so the inside was white. So it was very tacky, but I thought balance. So I had it, and probably midway during the ritual, the room got really warmed and very foggy like and dim. So it's like a dark, foggy corner and cold at the same time. It was weird. It was like I got the cold floor, but I had this warm air. And it was just weird, and I felt very hippie like. I thought, oh shit, hippie feeling. And then the candle literally went from straight up, melted midway, and it really leaned and leaned, and as it's leaning slowly, it was burning. So it had this weird side burning, and then it went, and once it got to the bottom of the, like, this is the candle. It was weird. It was burning, and as it was tilting, it burned a little on the tilt, and it kind of moved over to the side, back to the well-balanced candle, and it's burned the stub off. And I thought, whoa. And then as it got down to my crystal candle holder, it shattered the bottom. It went down and shattered. It was like whoosh, and I got cuts on my face, and I got cuts on my fingers, and I got cuts on my foot, because after that I got scared and jumped out of my skin, and I was like, okay, she's here. I know she took it. Maybe I was just saying it too much. Maybe I was just being over repetitive, and she took it, and she's happy, and she's telling me shut the fuck up. So I called down the corners and broke down the ritual and everything. But yeah, dedication is when you believe that you're ready for taking on the craft. So it's your choice. You don't need a whole bunch of tools. You just need basic form, you. That's it. That's all you really need. If you want to add other things to the ritual, go right ahead. I don't see no problem with it. I see it's more power to you type of thing. But you can just do it by yourself if you want to do it by yourself. So yeah, this is my dedication video. My next video is all about how I got into the craft. So yeah, enjoy.